I am sitting here with Sargento Dan, a local entertainer. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
It is a pleasure to see you. I must confess that I don't know much about you, but I've seen you on stage and I just love the way you engage with audiences. And I know that we're going to talk about your show, the Mentiras Experience. But before we go there, what can you tell us about yourself? Let's say if somebody wanted to know something about you and they're meeting you for the first time.
Well, I was born in Monterrey, Nuevo León, which is close to Texas. And then I moved to Guadalajara for 12 years. And then I moved here. I've been singing my whole life. My first singing competition was when I was in kindergarten, second grade. And since then, I've been doing my thing. Yeah.
So singing was always something you wanted to do.
Yes. And also my mom was in a lot of musical ensembles back in the days in high school. So I saw her on videos like doing the singing and the dancing and and all my brothers sing. Like I have two brothers and one sister, and the four of us we all sing. So we got it in the I don't know.
So when did you start singing to make a living? I mean, when did you actually started getting on stage?
I mean, high school, I did a lot of musicals. I did a Disney ensemble. I did, Timbiriche, the
See?
band from the 80s,
Yes,
90s.
yes.
I did a musical based on Timbiriche. The Lion King, I was Simba in The Lion King, in the Scholar Productions. But then I kind of quit it because I had to leave my home and start a new life by my own. And I had to put my efforts on making the coin. And it was not until I moved to Puerto Vallarta that I found these opportunities and this audience that likes what I like. And I've been getting paid for singing a year.
That's wonderful. So what brought you to Puerto Vallarta specifically?
Okay, when you live in Guadalajara, it's like a really common thing to go back and forth, like a weekend thing.
Yes.
It's our beach.
Well, for me, it's the other way around. For me, going to Guadalajara is like going to my city.
Oh well, yeah. but also people who lives in CDMX, like going to Acapulco is like their weekend thing. So that was the thing for me. And every time that I came here, something magic happened. Like meeting people, knowing like this place is magic.
You started getting the signs.
Yes. And I don't know if you know Enoch.
Yes.
Yeah, he was a friend of mine back in Guadalajara. We did the Fantastics.
Yes.
The musical with one of his friends was producing, and we did that. So we knew each other. And one of those times that I was coming back and forth, he was like, "Hey, I have a show at Encanto. Why don't you come over and do a song? I have a piano man who is great." Being young, and that's how I met them, and that's how I met Encanto, and that was the moment I knew there was something going on here. And that was my first approach. And I was doing two jobs, remote jobs. I'm still doing one of them. But when I lose one of those, I had to decide, like, should I get another remote job to pay the bills, or should I try like the singing? And here I am.
So let's cut to the chase. You have come up with your own version of Mentiras. And for those people that don't know, help me
Yes.
get it wrong. Mentiras is this popular musical that is made in Mexico. It's a jukebox musical, I believe, because all the songs came from elsewhere. And it is about a group of women that meet at a funeral because they're there to mourn the loss of a loved one. And it turns out that this loved one had a love relationship with all of them.
Yes.
And that's why it's called Mentiras, which means lies. Oh my God.
Yes, and yes, they receive a mysterious call from someone, and they just arrive to the funeral, and they realize one of them is the trophy wife, The other one is the bilingual secretary. The other one is the best friend. And the other one is the mistress.
Ay, Dios.
So they start realizing that this man has been telling them so many mentiras.
So many lies. Now,
Yeah.
this is a musical that is made in Mexico. Obviously, it's in Spanish. How did you how did you come up with the courageous, because I think it's courageous, the courageous idea of, I'm going to unpack this musical in front of an English speaking audience, but the songs are in Spanish and the plot obviously unfolds in Spanish. How did you come up with this brilliant idea?
Well, Mentiras, the first season was when I was 14, and I'm an old soul ish because all the songs from the 80s for me are like, I knew every song. All these divas we have, Lupita D'Alessio, Dulce, Amanda Miguel, all of them are like icons to me. Like I was a kid singing this old lady music all around town. And when this musical came out, they do a lot of mashups and a lot of stuff. And the way the songs play a role in the story like blew my mind. I loved it. I loved it. And I do projects that I like and projects that I love to, that I like to do or that it speaks to me on a way. And when this idea came, I mean, this is a musical that I love, and I was ready to share that story and all that music with my friends that may not understand. Is the musical hit show you thought you'd never understand?
So, what would you say to, because I would think about this. I would think, okay, this guy wants me to go to a musical that is from Mexico where the songs are in Spanish and the plot may or may not culturally resonate with me, English speaking person.
Uh-huh.
How do you sell that?
Okay,
Or what, or I'm going to make it easier. What can people expect?
okay. First, you're gonna get an Spanish lesson for free. It comes with the fee of the ticket. You're gonna learn a lot of Spanish because the story on the musical there are 5 characters on stage. This time it's only me and my musicians and 4 mannequins. And I play the 4 roles.
Okay.
The 5 roles. Yeah, I play all the roles. And all the story it's explained in English, of course. And every song it's explained too. Like there are moments when I explain what I'm about to sing, or there are moments in the songs that are translated. So you are gonna get the idea of the whole thing. Even though it's in Spanish, the songs are performed in Spanish, you're gonna get an idea of everything because everything is really clear on what it's about. So yeah, what you can expect is a lot of fun, a lot of jokes, live music. It's really fun. It's great and it's really fun. It's a production with Yonderland and Rob Burden. They are my coaches. They were my coaches at Rice, and they are now producing this show with me. And yeah, it's all set so you can get every word and you can get closer to the Mexican culture because I've been doing a lot of Broadway, and this is kind of the Mexican Broadway we have. And I thought it was a really great idea to spread the word about this musical with my friends. Yeah. The original is Mentiras el Musical, but this is Mentiras Experience.
The Mentiras Experience.
It's playing once a month only, and the next one is it's Sunday, March 23rd.
Oh, on Sundays.
Yeah, Sunday.
This Sunday.
This Sunday.
And so people can go and watch it this Sunday, or people can go and watch it
April the 12th or May. I'll let you know the dates.
Okay.
But it's once a month.
When you are not doing the Mentiras Experience, where can people get to hear you sing?
Well, this is another project that I have that I love. It's happening at Garbo's every Wednesday, 10 p.m. And it's a Broadway sing-along. It's with Being Young. He's my piano man. It's produced by John Dorland and Rob Burden. And when you get there, when you get to Garbo's, there's a QR code. You scan it, and that QR code leads you to a PDF file that includes all the lyrics that we're gonna perform during the night. It's all show tunes, so there's no reason to not sing along because you have all the words, and we go through Hello Dolly, we go into the woods, we go My Fair Lady, Rent, Wicked, like we do all these musicals, show tunes. And I'm not the kind of performer that just sit on a chair and go with the music. I always deliver a story and we're always joking. We it's I don't want to say it's a stand up, but kind of. My show, that Broadway show, is half a stand up, half uh, a sing along, and it's really fun. You should go.
I will definitely not this weekend because I'm already booked, but I'm definitely going to go. What's most important here is, folks, if you want to get acquainted with Sargento Dan, you can either check out his shows at Nacho Daddy, or if you're out and about and you want to hit Garbo on a night in which Sargento is performing, you get a chance to hear the man. I've had the pleasure of hearing you be a guest performer with my dear friend Gura Gabor, and I just love, I think the word you were looking for earlier when you told me that people say you have a certain something, it's charisma.
Thank you.
And I think it's absolutely wonderful. Is there anything that we're missing that you think it's essential for people to get to know about you?
I'm a concept. That's what I always say. So people tell me, "Are you a singer?" No, I'm a concept.
I have just interviewed a concept. I've never interviewed a concept before. So there's a first time for everything. Sargento, what a pleasure to sit down with you.
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing the show before it closes. You're going to be doing it for a while, right?
There are 3 more dates.
Okay.
March, April, and May.
Perfect. 3 more opportunities to catch the Mentiras Experience with Sargento Dan. Thank you very much for joining.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, and I hope to see you there, and I hope to see you all.
There you go.